What up, what up? So we got a new game here. I have never recorded one of these. And in all honesty, I haven't even played too many. I've played a good couple or few dozen times in my StarCraft days, but really not that much. I wasn't really a fan of it at the beginning, but it's not bad when you kind of catch the gist of it. Problem is it's usually FFA, and yeah, because of that, it can be a little unbalanced. But I just joined in this game. These are a bunch of pros. I see them in here whenever I join, really. It's a pretty small community, it seems like. But it looks like we have a team game here. I think it's a 3v3 now that I'm looking at it. Why would blue be with... Huh. That's weird, because I think you can pick up here when you start, you can pick which spot you're at, depending on the mode that you choose. I've literally only played FFA, so I don't really know how it all works, but so yeah, it looks like blue is not with white, and I guess not with green either. Yeah, he's getting attacked, so I don't know why they teamed like that. Interesting. So actually, yeah. Oh no, orange is with... Is it 2 versus 4? I don't know. There's some weird balance that some of the pros have figured out, I guess. I don't know. Let's get rid of this here because I have no idea who the teams are. We got Outlaw Poet though, Lazy, Unrivaled Hottie, Brahms, The Legend 123, and Jump Cables. I've seen Brahms and Outlaw Poet a ton, and The Legend 123 in these games. I've seen them a ton. Not sure about the rest, but they must be pro if they set up a proper match here. This is super weird though. I don't know why blue would be with teal. And yeah. I hope the audio is alright, by the way. I have a new setup now, new places, so yeah. Yeah, so I guess I can describe the game a bit. I'm by no means pro, I'm still learning stuff. But the main thing you gotta learn about this game, which makes it kind of hard at first and frustrating to play at first, is you kind of just have to know the layout of the map. Because all this light blue, I guess it's player, it's really player 12? I didn't think player 12 could actually fight back, but I guess you can actually. So there's a neutral player, that's what I'm trying to say, on the map. And if you haven't noticed, this is Europe, so you got UK here, and Ireland, and this is all of Europe through here, Germany in the middle, and they all have a theme. There's the German mobile bot. So basically you got these little, I don't know what you want to call them, I guess they're cities, well they are cities I guess, because you take them and then it says what you just took. And at 2 minutes, that's when you get your money. There's no gas in it. Oh wait, no, there is gas. What am I thinking? But the main money source is minerals, and gas is used slightly for a few upgrades like marine range and stuff like that. So you do use gas. Don't know why I said that. I'll show that in a moment. This is super weird. I don't know why blue's, now he's just getting teamed up from behind. What a weird decision. I mean, maybe they just picked random spots, but I could have sworn up here I saw them pick specific spots. Maybe he just messed up, misclicked or something. Who knows? So as you can see, you take these little things, and then the ones with the neutral unit, and they actually are. Let's get a better example here. Ones with the double city. That's like a main city, I guess. Usually comes with a unit. If not always, actually, I don't know. I think there's a few that don't have units involved. But the idea is they are heroes or non-Terran units because you only build Terran. You can actually build a bit of Protoss, but you can't actually build production out of the Protoss. It's basically just cannons, I think. Maybe I'm wrong, actually. Maybe you can make a few gateway units or something like that. I don't know. But it's mostly all Terran. As Blue is dying. That's unfortunate. Maybe he'll try to run to his allies. I don't know. So yeah, you take this, and then this is a good example, actually, because if you get control of this, you can indeed use flying units to control stuff, by the way. So you just have to be within, I think it's probably like 1 pixel around, so you can probably build within that range. So yeah, you basically take control of that. Their TO built up his army, he's moving out a bit now and stuff. Looks like they're going to try to save green. Where was I here? So yeah, you take this, and then this means you get this unit. And what that means is whenever you build a dropship from a starport, it'll automatically turn into a shuttle. So, like normally this white here, if he built dropships, he would just get dropships, they wouldn't change. But if for whatever reason he took that capital city, I guess what you call them, then he would, same here, same thing here, you get Dutch transport. I think these are, I don't know if they're ideal, they have armor, yeah. So there is a cool kind of balance to the game, really, in that the damages and the healths and stuff, it's all pretty balanced. Like it's all different from the game. Well, some of it is. This, I guess, the upgrade is usually +3 on tanks, I believe, and as you can see, you can get to +8. +8 is the max for armor and weapons. So where was I getting at there? So you get your unit, in that case the shuttle or the overlord. At some point something takes precedent. I think it's dependent on which side of the map you're building the dropship at, so that's a whole other story which I don't really know how it works, to be honest. I've never actually gone in and looked at the triggers or anything. This is interesting. Nice. Can't see the portraits. I don't know if this is. I have a feeling this is Stukov, but I could be wrong. But here's the other example. Because red here has. What does he have? He has this spot, I think it is. Agent. Oh, it's this one. Yeah, here it is. It's a Ukrainian legionnaire, so I think that is Stukov. So basically, what that means is, whenever he builds normal ghosts, now he's getting a Stukov. Actually, I think he gets 2. You get 2 ghosts for one ghost built. So that's kind of cool. It's the same down here. You make, let's find this right here. These are infested Durans. So same thing. You get control of this, and you can make 2 of those at a time. So yeah, that's the gist of it. You basically strategically try to maneuver around the neutral AI. Take as much stuff as you can with without taking too many losses, because these cannons actually do a fair amount of damage. And in the early game, like you can see, only took a few shots. So it can really suck if you don't have, like Teal here, that's why he was sitting around. He didn't have that much income, because he only had these 2, 3 maybe, he had this one I think. So he had 3 things of income. You start with however many thousands minerals. And yeah. So it looks like this game could be over. It looks like the top is... I mean, this is a 3v... 3v2 now, isn't it? I'm kind of confused, but he does have a ton of ghosts, and he's got medics as well. Interesting, because I mean, blue's completely dead, I think. Oh, he saved an SCV actually, and he has income, so he's actually not dead. That's interesting. He saved some SCVs, but the problem is this happens where you just get an overwhelming force. And that's why this game's fun, right? Because you can get hero units when you're building out of your barracks or your factories or whatever. And because they're hero units, they don't count as supply. So you get these massive armies, and it doesn't... it's kind of like risk in that way. It doesn't matter what your supply is. Sometimes, of course, you can have... like you're just building... Dang, I kind of want to join this game. We'll watch this last battle here. It's kind of an intro to this format. I don't really see what these guys can do. I mean, yeah, they're just pouring in. I guess Orange is just kind of AFK, or what? I don't know what Orange has been doing. Oh no, he's down here with tanks, yeah. Sick battle, though. You can tell these guys are pro. Usually my battles are pretty silly, and I die a lot because I don't really know the meta of the game. Yeah, we see these heroes on heroes. Medics being used, pretty smart. 3-3, 3-3, so yeah. Upgrades are key. Upgrades are pretty key, especially to get early on, because, of course, once you get to +8, you can't get any more, so you basically want to push +8 as fast as you can. Yeah, Disrupt or Matrix is pretty good as well. I just don't get why blue was with the top team. It really confused me, but... yeah, Teal's Hydra is going to get roasted. Wow, so they actually held. That one cannon there was helping a lot, but it's just green with these ghosts, man. He's just killing the game. Wow, and he actually pushed them back. Wow! I didn't expect that. They just leave. That's another thing about this game is once you steamroll, it's kind of over, right? Like, he was pushing in. If he gets any of that production killed from red, then it's pretty much game over, because that was all that was coming up. All right, GG. Introduction to Diplomacy. I didn't even say what the name was called. Diplomacy.